Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. You know, today's stream was kind of touch and go for a moment there, thanks to a very busy day at work. There was a distinct possibility I wasn't going to make it at all tonight. I was bracing myself to tell you all that Friday was being canceled because I was expecting to stay late. But I managed just barely to make it through the ridiculosity that was this Friday, and I am pleased, so pleased, to be spending my Friday evening with you today. So, let's dive right in by picking up whatever is in the mail. Dear Jello, Deoncé, always so gorgeous and yet tough as steel. Can't thank you enough. Oh, we got some outing tickets. Nice. Happy Friday, everybody. For some of us, it's the beginning of a long weekend, but for all of us, it is definitely the beginning of the weekend. And I feel like there's something to be said for that. Let's get the teammates arranged. Apparently Goodra wants to hang out with Blueberry, which we will accommodate because, you know, why not? I almost wonder, like, would it make more sense at this point to just change Goodra's class? Like, would Goodra be less useless if we made Goodra a different class? There's a good question. I'm not gonna probably do it, because then we'd have to grind for EXP, which would also be frustrating. But hey, they're level 6 now. How's everybody doing this Friday? Y'all feeling rested and ready to see whatever fun stuff is coming up this weekend? You two are playing Miitopia? Hey, there you go. Do you like this stuff? Nope, I guess not. I seem to have a bad habit of picking out stuff that a lot of people just do not want. Y'all notice this? Shield gratin. You get extra dietary iron from using your shield to cook. I feel like that is not something that you should generally recommend to a person, like, in general. Let's see, does Ditto like it? Oh, there we go. A puppet pepper. Sure, let's try it. See how I feel about this thing. Okay, nobody likes these. That's what we're learning. We can't forget, Shiny, you still dislike the Snurp Radish. You need to make dinner, and then you're going to populate the move index so you can record a metronome playthrough. That sounds intense. Wow, nobody likes the Snurp Radish. It's the Snurp Radish! I thought everybody liked a Snurp Radish. How could you not? It's like the quintessential Miitopia item. Which is funny, because I have a hard time imagining you eating a real radish on purpose in the real world, to be honest with you. Like, that just doesn't seem like it would be up your alley, Duskfy. Maybe I'm wrong, but you never struck me as the radish. I would be cutest in what? I thought I was pretty cute as it was. What am I changing? Hey, Work Lurk! Thanks, Kyra. Even though we know you're not here in speech, we appreciate that you're here in spirit, and I hope work is treating you well. Thanks for joining in. Ow! Well, that was a nice solid hit. I didn't even see it. We'll give this to you. Alright, alright. Almost everybody got something they liked today. Is there... Alright, you can have this. Nice. Alright, everybody's fed. Let's see, do we have money? Yeah, we got money. Who are we gonna spend our money on? A spiky mic? A heart dagger? Are those even gauntlets, like, realistically? Wow, that is quite the sword. Picross S7? Was there an S1 through 6? I hadn't even thought about Picross having, like, an ongoing series outside of Mario's Picross. Alright, chat! It's already time for the first poll. It's already time. We got to this pretty quick. A digital puzzle book. That's not too bad for 10 bucks. All right, the first poll is out. See, now I'm going to be saying mic and book back and forth all night. I got my first sprite sheet today, folks, and I got to tell you that if you haven't had a look at it, you should check it out in the server, because I'm actually going to take it down later this evening. But I thought you guys would like to see it. I'm taking it down because I have a bunch of stuff I got to do with it. And I have a surprise, but that's a ways away. So, just wanted to give you guys like a view of it. But yeah. That's kind of tangential. To be honest, my brain is still, like, in the fogginess period that comes from being out of work. Off of work. I'm not out of work. I'm still working, as evidenced by the fact that I can't get a coherent sentence out. Alright, there was exactly one vote! And it was for the disco mic, so we'll keep the disco mic. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I was like, there's only one vote. Somebody had an opinion and nobody else did. But hey, if you're the only person who votes, that's, you know, you get to decide. That's just like, that's democracy for you. Okay, we're gonna take on the silver Snurp now, because you see a Snurp on the map, you attack the Snurp. It's what you do. What's that? What? We didn't even get to do anything. What kind of battle was that? We didn't even get to fight. Oh well, I guess we'll try again. 400 puzzles for 10 bucks isn't too bad. I've played a little bit of Mario's Picross on the SNES via the Switch Online tool. So that's kind of fun. I actually kind of like Picross, but it's one of those games where I have to be in a very particular mood to really play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be thinking about it. Oh look, Snurps. Hey Maki. Good to have you here. We're just preparing our latest Snurp attack. Hey Icy, good to see you here too. How are all you cool people doing today? Oh, wake up. Heads up! Snurp inbound. Nice. How you guys doing? Good to have you folks here. Oh, well, there goes another Snurp attack. Wow, these guys are sturdy little fellas, aren't they? Let's take out this one. Oh, a pincer attack on a Snurp? Sorry, what? What did you do? Oh, it's because of the stabbing. I mean, yeah, but I'm used to it by now. That's a sentence that sounds kind of wrong out of context, but then again, you guys spend most of my streams wailing me over the head with things too, so, you know. At this point, I shouldn't be surprised. Nice. Oops, well, I guess I get the bonus EXP. I wasn't trying to do that, but I'll take it. It's all good. So, anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? I was thinking I might take the train out to, meet some family and enjoy some food together. But there's also a very very high likelihood that I will be sleeping in tomorrow. Gotta get those naps in. Ooh, car show. That'll be fun. I just found out that the burger place near me, the one called Dick's Burgers, is gonna reopen next week. It's been closed for like 6 months, so I guess that means the renovation is just about complete, and I gotta say, I am super excited. Alright, now, what'd you give Vivian? Is it a nice thing, or is it a centipede like that one time? Oh, bouquet of roses! That's really sweet. Nice choice. Good choice. You picked a good gift. You didn't pick a centipede. I still don't get what Vivian was thinking, buying a centipede. Like, why do you even buy a centipede? It's true, you do have to have a burger place open for summer, but, like, this is Seattle's burger place. Like, if you think of In-N-Out Burger, this is the Seattle version of In-N-Out Burger. And to be honest, I think In-N-Out Burger is better. But Dick's makes good food that costs, like, far less than the majority of its compatriots. And you can buy it until, like, 2 o'clock in the morning. Good to see you, Cred. How are you doing? Life treating you well? Another car? Wow, a car. That's pretty impressive. That is some advanced giving. That's all I can say about that. Alright, what kind of outings we got? Oh, karaoke. Alright, alright. How are these two relationship-wise? Alright, alright. These two have never done anything together. Go! Yeah, I drive a car, but it's one of those cars where, like, absolutely nobody would be interested in buying it from me, so I'm probably just gonna, like, drive it into the ground. I like it. I like the car, but it's one of those cars where the market doesn't think they're worth very much. So even though they're reliable and sturdy little vehicles, they end up not being used for, like, as classics or anything like that. So, still, okay, well, they're getting along perfectly, aren't they? Still, getting a car as a gift, that would be interesting. Like, doesn't that mean you have to do something about it with your taxes? Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't keep anything in there anyway, but my car is, it certainly doesn't strike me as the most attractive choice for any kind of, heists, so to speak. Yeah, I like having it, but when it breaks down, I don't know if I'll buy another one. I live in a city where it's like I have so much transit access that it doesn't really make sense for me to drive a car everywhere. I mean, I can literally get to an airport via a train without stepping into a car, and then that airport will take me, you know, everywhere. So, that's a terrifying sentence. I don't ever want to hear you say something like that in the real world ever, okay, Nell? Just so we're clear. There was no actual working out there, it was just an exchange of ideas. Alright, now you know how to be concerned for one another. That's good. That could come in handy. That is the you know what? That is the opposite of what I said. Now you're just trolling me. Today's plan? That's a no-go. Okay, well then. One thing I'd like to do, maybe next weekend, is hang out at the, well, okay, last weekend I was already there, but I would like to go back to the Space Needle. If I go to the Space Needle, do you guys want to see pictures? Okay, that's terrifying. I think Gardevoir is having a problem there, just saying. I like how that music is just a little over the top. And we got another banana. Why did you get a banana at the gym? How does that even work? Alright, let's see. Who should the party be this time? You. You. Okay, we'll go with this. I have to, like, change it up periodically. Because I'm trying to keep it semi-balanced. I don't know how much success I'm having, but I'm trying to. Of course, there's also me. I can't leave the party, and I've just got, like, 3 levels on everybody else, because I had that scientist class. Got my favorite clothes on today. Don't tell that to Purloin. Why not? Ooh, check out that snurp, guys. That is a big look. That is a big snurp. I didn't know they came in that size. We didn't get a chance to beat up the first rare snurp, so we'll have to hope that this time goes better. Because he just vanished on us, remember? Like, just outright teleported. Alright, we're gonna try an unstable formula to start. This will allow me to hit everything. Come on, guys. Okay, well, that's 2 HP on that snurp, so lovely. Hit him! Oh man, how many hits can this thing take? What's up, Melaletta? Okay, I don't feel like that's the most useful attack at the moment. But hey, it could come in handy. Oh man, we haven't even taken down half of its HP yet. Let's try a physical attack. That fixed defense is devastating. Come on, guys, let's take him out. Nice. Yeah, I don't blame you, Shiny. You got wailed on a little bit just now. Okay, and now Blueberry wants to get involved. I guess Blueberry doesn't like snurps either. He didn't like the mushroom saute? Yeah, that does seem kind of messed up. Wow, this thing is not deciding to leave. It keeps attacking. Whoa! Nice! Hey, it worked. It does seem a little strange that Mario wouldn't care for. Oh my. Alright, everybody leveled up. Twice! Did not expect that, but I'm not complaining. And we finished a quest. Hey, where did did you guys notice that the Plessy-Me didn't load properly? What was that all about? Did somebody restrict the Plessy-Me? Oh, great. Who's sick this time? No! Safi! Oh, I'm sorry. No, I know they didn't accompany me, but, like, their face didn't load. Well, that's unfortunate. Blueberry really wants to hang out with you, Nell. Have you noticed? What are you telling that horse when I have my back turned? Yeah, apparently they can get sick. Seems like a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Oh no, you're not feeling well either, Maki? I'm sorry. That really stinks. Odds even, huh? Alright, let's try it. If I get the candy, I'm gonna scream. Okay, that works. She owned a horse? I used to live near a park where people would take their horses every year for, like, competitions. That was actually really fun. £100 of worms for the horse? How is that the exchange rate? 100 pounds of worm to 1 horse. That would imply that the individual worms... Hold on, that would imply that a horse... That 1 worm is worth 1/100th of a horse. How does that conversion ratio even work? You get 100 pounds of worm. How many worms is 100 pounds of worms? Okay, great. Now I gotta sit here and think about this. So you got 100... That means a pound of worm is worth more than a pound of horse flesh. So 1 pound of worms, which is what, maybe 3 dozen worms, is worth more than a pound of horse flesh. How does that even... Well, no, the worms had to be alive. You can't trade dead worms for a living horse, at least in theory. How does this... A worm farm. I was today years old when I learned that a worm farm was a thing you could even have. When did a worm... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna... I gotta... Focus, Jello, focus. You can't fixate on stuff like this. Oh, I guess I'm sending... Safi apparently feels good enough to still go on the trip. Even though you were sick, I sent you on the trip anyway. Sorry. wasn't trying to do that. She made a video complaining that she couldn't ride a horse because she weighs 240 pounds. What's the maximum weight that, like, a really sturdy horse could carry on its back? I never thought about that. Because I imagine if it's like a Clydesdale, you know, it can probably handle it. But if it's a smaller animal, it might struggle a little more. I haven't been on a horse in a really long time. And I'm still kind of trying to calculate how it works out that a horse... Ooh, boy, that's, that sure is a face. I'm just gonna... Hey, we did what you suggested. Okay, you got nothing else to add. Who's this gal? Oh, alright. Traveling chef. Find all the delicious things in the world and eat them. Okay, well, good for you. I feel like I've seen him. Thankfully, we don't have to... Okay, this guy is still here. Thespian cleric. Blood and... Oh, I just realized... Oh, I see it. Wow, seeing that talk looks really weird. Time for us to go beat up an abominable snowman. Yeah, of course. Let's do this. Let's go take on the monsters. Hey, Mono10, welcome back. How you doing? It's cool to see you guys all here again. It's exciting. Alright, looks like we're gonna just head straight to our next location, Powdered Peaks. Let's go take on the Abominable Snowman. You know, like you do. Gotta be honest, the cleric is definitely an interesting person to have in our party. It's gonna be interesting adapting to that. I do not envy you walking through this with 4 legs there, Shiny. Thanks for the thanks for the Pokeball there, Icy. Another one for my collection. Those things hurt significantly less than having a house dropped on my head. Like last time. No, it's just the same... Oh my goodness, they're penguins! Guys, we have to beat up penguins. Ow! That is a cat. My apologies to whoever's cat that was. Oh, well, okay, now I don't feel so bad, because that was rude. Hey, thanks for the help. Sweet. Time to spray the penguins with toxic goo. Ugh, I sounded too much like an oil company executive for a moment there, didn't I? I gotta be careful how I speak. I don't know, Duskfy. I don't have anything that says I should be starting one right now. I think they're supposed to go like every 20 minutes, not every 15. If you've had to refresh the page, though, that might have been part of your problem. Is anyone else having that, or is it just Duskfy? You haven't gotten any ads at all. Okay. See, I feel like Twitch is just ignoring me at this point. I'll be fine. Or I'll be poisoned. That could happen too. Well, I'll be okay. Okay, well, guys, I didn't tell it to do it twice. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but if I had to guess, here's my theory. My theory is that it threw some at you when you joined, and then it threw you another one on a regular schedule. But if I keep getting this, then yeah, I might have to tweak it some more. The snowy world is actually really pleasant to look at. I like this. It feels like we just got out of winter, though. Okay, well, first things first, let's cure myself, because I'm in trouble. Jello is taking an ad break, blah, blah, blah. I mean, technically I'm not. An ad break would imply that I actually stopped doing anything for a while. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Don't you go stabbing people! Oh, okay. He wants to contribute. I like it. I'm just gonna keep healing myself. The nice thing about the cure move and how broken it is that if I use it on myself, I can just keep using it forever. I still haven't quite figured out what the love song is supposed to accomplish. Yeah. The commercial break, yeah, it's not... The commercial pause is only supposed to fire off every, like, 20 minutes or so. So if you're getting them, like, every 5 minutes, then that means that Twitch ignored the settings I asked for, and now I have to go and fight with them. Which, you know. So looking forward to that. Okay, I think just a standard attack will be enough to take these jokers out. Especially since I'm showing off. Alright, that's one. And here's two. Oink. POV, the last thing you see is a fish. Oh, alright, we found an inn. That was actually really quick. Did not expect that to happen so quickly. Miitopia 2 would be cool, Mono10, but, you know, at the same time, I wonder what they would do. Like, would the game just be kind of the same as this, but with extra features? Because that would be cool, but it's already pretty dense. But I also appreciate its simplicity. Oh, what do you guys know? The game already wants us to quit playing. So yeah, if a sequel came out, I'd be interested, but I feel like this is technically a sequel. Good to see you, Tux. That's a guest character. Wait, what? What just happened? Well, the purposeful ambiguity of that sentence is concerning, isn't it? It might. We're not sure. You got job ideas for the sequel? Let's hear them. I'm curious. Penguin treat. Swallow it first and it won't get stuck on the way down. Wow, that sounds terrible. Here, you have it. Okay, Gardevoir loves sardines. Good to know. I guess nobody likes protein powder. Not even Ditto. Wow, nobody likes this stuff. Let's see if you like it. Seriously, nobody likes those. Here, you can have this, since you love it so much. I haven't had sardines in a... Sodi? I haven't had sardines in so long. Sardines, yes. Alright, here, you want to eat this? I guess so. Here, I'll eat this one. Is there anybody who's, like, not fed? I mean, there's a few people, apparently. I'm not gonna give you the toast, Shiny! They could be typical fantasy jobs, if you had the right kind of world. Here, have some sword sashimi. Or don't. Y'all, I keep picking out these rare dishes and nobody likes them. I evidently do not have the most sophisticated palate. Oh, that's terrible. Funny, but terrible. Level 15. Okay, well. This'll work. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like the Goblin Ham is one of those things that just... Nobody goes for the Goblin Ham. Nobody looked at the Goblin Ham and went, yes, more of that, please. And it's not like you'd expect them to. I mean, with a title like Goblin Ham, ugh. I wouldn't eat it. It's time to get into another fight. Oh. See, that could be cute or annoying. In this case, it sounds like it was more annoying. My apologies. That's right. Roast those penguins, horse! Blueberry took a look at penguins and went, nope, you have to leave. Also, I just now realized that our cleric friend is holding a literal lamppost, which I think is kind of hilarious. Alright, we're going up this time. We're working on it. I smell a treasure chest. Nice. There's frog juice inside. Does anyone else have genuine concerns about what a frog juice might entail? I can't be the only one. You need cold water. You're surrounded by it! What do you need cold water for? You're literally swimming in the stuff. Don't you two start fighting. We do not have time for this. Okay, well, I guess I've decided I'm not fond of Ditto anymore. That's unfortunate. I didn't think I'd stop getting along with Ditto. Ditto doesn't strike me as the sort of person to not get along with anybody. But come to think of it, Ditto's already gotten in a fight with somebody else, too, so... maybe I misjudged Ditto's character. Oh, come on, you two. We do not have time for this. What am I supposed to do here? Guys, could you not do that a second time? That is the opposite of useful. I don't even know what the group conflict was supposed to be. Hey, Mario does have a stance on something, actually. Have you ever read Nintendo's internal character profile for Mario? They summarized his opinions very simply near the end. They said, Mario is too well-traveled to be close-minded, and therefore takes everything at face value. I guess Ditto is picking fights. Alright, alright, we're gonna have to solve this problem. I can't be bickering with members of my own party. I got places to be, things to do, stuff to deal with. I've never listened to a single thing Pat said. He knows nothing. He looks at tennis cutscenes and assumes Mario is evil as a result. If I needed somebody to exegete my media that poorly, I could do it myself. Mario doesn't appreciate MatPat. He thinks he's stinky. And that's my take on that. Alright, well, since I gotta deal with Ditto here, I guess you're gonna take the horse position. I haven't played tennis in quite a while, which is to say, I don't think I've ever played it. Alright, well, here, you can go get your magical armor. Even though you started the fight, go get that. Go get the magical armor. Or come back with a banana. Sure, that's fine. Alright, well, I guess I get to buy my fancy outfit. Presumably. That's, I'm sorry, are those abs? Why? What? Why are they adding abs to everything? It's too bad, too, because the white lab coat is kind of cool. Oh, well. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. You know what's funny? So, my sister once sent me a message. She found this TikTok of somebody who, like, went and scraped crud off of gaming accessories. And they wrote a message, and by the way, they got found out for this. They wrote a message over the thing that said, "Did you know that nobody knows what Nintendo actually means?" And she sends me this, and she's like, "Is that actually true?" And I'm like, and my response, of course, was, "No. Everyone has known for a very long time that Nintendo means leave luck to heaven." Or, if you prefer a more literal translation, theoretically in heaven's hands. But it definitely does not have no meaning whatsoever. This person apparently was later found out to be faking most of their videos anyway, so, you know, do with that what you will. Whereas you guys don't have to worry about whether I'm faking my videos. You can tell I'm legitimately bad at video games. Anyways, so good question. Good point there, Icy. I don't say it because of you. I say it because you reminded me of that story. So thank you for reminding me of that. Because yes, that is what it means, and it's actually a really cool little phrase, which mostly comes down to their background and background in playing cards, which were associated more specifically with gambling, which was illegal even then. So Nintendo has an interesting history with the law. Haagen-Dazs? See, that's just fun to say. If you ever want to look up, I actually own a set of Nintendo Hanafuda cards. They are really pretty. Granted, they're not from, like, when Nintendo was first making them. I got them back in, I want to say 2017, but that just shows you Nintendo still makes them, and they're still good at it. So, I did not know that Pokemon Snap was coming to Switch, Mono 10. That's, I've never played the original. Okay, you're not coming on this journey, because you and I do not have time to be duking it out right now. So, Safi, everybody likes you. You come here. But no, I've never played Pokemon Snap, either the sequel or the original, so I feel like eventually I'd like to, but it's one of those games I just have not found time for it. I mean, it worked for them for like the first 40 years, but they changed presidents and realized, and that president realized that if they really wanted to have a big company, oh well, there goes Nell. You know, you have fallen in a hole, I think, more often than anyone else in the party. And I feel like it's not fair, because the hole keeps getting big right when you step over it. Anyways, all of that to say, that, yeah, they were doing it for a long time. But then they, you know, moved on to other things. And at one point they owned what were called love hotels, which is the Twitch-friendly way of saying exactly what you think it means. So we're all kind of glad Nintendo stopped doing that, because I gotta be honest with you, as far as skeezy business practices go, that's definitely close to, it's definitely close to the, utmost list. And by the way, that was in the 20th century, like, you know, maybe 20, 30 years before they came up with Mario, so it's still relatively recent history for them, and I'm sure they would rather you didn't think about it very much. It's funny to look at their stuff, which says, you know, created in 1889. It's like, yeah, but you weren't always doing stuff that would be considered family-friendly. You caused an underground avalanche. That's funny. So, yeah, so the moral of the story, essentially, is that, yes, to answer your question, Icy, Nintendo's name is actually kind of fun. But apparently there was this mythos for a while that somebody thought, oh, well, I can just tell people nobody knows what it means, which, you know, is a bunch of bupkis, so. Alright, banana consumed. Friendship growing. Nice. Level 11. Look at us becoming friends, Maki. Your me just gets along with everybody, though. You've also gotten sick more frequently than anybody. I'm not sure how those both work. Also, hey look guys, it's the return of the Minotaur! Don't y'all just love him? Here's a little fun fact for you guys. So the inventor of the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, Gunpei Yokoi, who also was heavily involved with the development of the Game & Watch, basically invented that too. The last video game system he ever worked on was called the Wonder Swan, and later the Wonder Swan Color. So technically there was two different consoles in the same line. But the Wonder Swan was interesting because, especially in the Colors case, it was one battery for a backlit color screen, and the battery would last like 12 hours, which was really impressive for the time frame. The console featured a lot of One Piece games, among other things, because it was from Bandai Namco. But it also had, well, actually, it was just Bandai at the time. Namco hadn't merged with it, although there were some Namco titles. But here's the crazy thing. At one point, the intention was actually to have the Wonder Swan be created by a company that would have had a name that would make you all laugh now. Bandai Sega. Yeah, that's right. Bandai was thinking of merging with Sega to manufacture this hardware, which meant that it would have been a Sonic-style handheld. But this was roughly around the time when Sega admitted they were floundering horribly in the console market, and 1 week before the deal would have gone through, the board of Bandai rejected it, so it ended up not happening. But the Wonder Swan is an interesting little console, and you can still find one for like $100 online. It even had its own exclusive Klonoa title. So, if you ever want an interesting little piece of video game history, just a warning, it never released stateside, so any games you get in it are going to be in Japanese. So either have some translation tools handy, know how to read Japanese, or play a game that doesn't involve a lot of dialogue. This this factoid brought to you by Jello reading way too much of the cutting room floor. Okay, I don't have enough money to give any of you anything. What am I thinking about? What am I what am I on about? That's not how that's gonna work. It's true, Duskfeed does have a Wonder Swan. How does it treat you, Duskfeed? I've never actually seen one in action. Does it play pretty well? I hope it does. Alright, let's do the other side of this path. You guys know me, I gotta do both sides. But yeah, the Wonder Swan had a fascinating library. For a while, it also had a decent amount of the Japanese gaming market, and then this little thing called the Game Boy Advance came in and wiped the floor with it. Because, you know, whenever Nintendo releases a new handheld, whatever else happens to be on the market just kind of gets its rear end handed to it. Even if it doesn't actually fail, it's still regarded as a failure compared to whatever Nintendo's offering is. Thus, the PlayStation Vita. Or the PlayStation Portable, which, by the way, sold quite a few units, but most people don't really talk about it anymore. Oh, okay, alright, it's snorting time. Yeah, that sounded wrong. Okay, come up with a better way to phrase things like that, Jello. Fire time! You know, I feel like igniting a snowman is cheating. I would like it if Nintendo consoles, well, don't forget the time Nintendo lost the console generation in Japan. When it came to the Nintendo 64 generation. They got outsold by the Sega Saturn, which everybody regards as the system that basically single-handedly destroyed Sega's last chance at the console biz. Yeah, Nintendo's never been globally dominant most of the time, but I mean, they've been globally dominant once or twice, but most of the time they're just kind of there. They usually get outsold by the PlayStation, but the exception to that tends to be their handhelds. Although, now that the Switch is competing directly with the PlayStation 5, and it is itself a handheld, I'm not really sure how you would figure that one out, to be honest. Oops, hold on, I don't need to use a cure. Pea Shooter just gave Mario a statue. Well, you know, you have to appreciate his confidence. Or something. Boom! Doom. So you ever look at a series where you're like, that looks like it would be really interesting, but you could never bring yourself to play it? An IP hostage holder. Well, yeah, I mean, Nintendo's console horsepower is compared to whatever their competition is at the time. The last time Nintendo actually had horsepower on their competitors was the GameCube. And everybody thinks the GameCube was a failure. So, I think at that point Nintendo realized, nobody comes to us for console horsepower, and they stuck to their IPs instead. Yeah, Joy-Con Drift is pretty stupid. It was not the level of quality I was hoping for from Nintendo. I have 2 GameCubes, and one of them is a Pokemon XD Special Edition. The first GameCube, though, is the first system I ever bought with my own money. I would have been like 11 years old, and it still works. I've only had to bring it into a repair shop once, and when I did, here's what they told me. Oh, Jello, your GameCube is actually just fine. Nothing inside of it's broken. It's just got some parts that have shaken themselves loose from years of use. So they just had to tighten them all back up. So... Anyway, I love my GameCube. I think the GameCube is a wonderful system, but it also was considered a disaster. Because, you know, it didn't outsell the PlayStation 2, which I'm honestly not sure anything could. See, that I don't remember, Tux, because when I had Joy-Con Drift, I actually did get Nintendo to repair them for free. Like, Nintendo repaired all of my broken Joy-Cons for free. All I had to do was mail it, and I didn't even have to pay for the mailing label, so... I'm not sure why you had that experience. Are you two done bickering now? Yeah, now that's been my experience. They had a form for it and everything. Nintendo will repair broken Joy-Cons. Alright, they're finally done fighting. So yeah, I got all my Joy-Cons repaired. I did have drift early on, because I was a fairly early adopter, but haven't had problems since then. Yeah, definitely go to their support page, though. They acknowledge that the controller build was not what it should have been, especially for as much stuff as they were trying to, like, pack into it. So, yeah, definitely check that out, because there was a lot of hoopla over it, and it was well deserved, because honestly, it was not the level of hardware quality we were used to. Nintendo definitely deserved the fallout they got from that one, because they were trying to rush a product to market. But yeah, I've heard that newer Joy-Cons in general are better. Mine are still the legacy ones, so, you know. Alright guys, it's time for a poll. You guys already know it's time for a poll. I love me my polls. I want to write an exclamation point, and my computer keeps inserting a tilde. See, I don't use a Pro controller because I'm not willing to drop 80 bucks on it. I'm willing to drop untold amounts of money on lots of Nintendo things, but not 80 bucks on a single Pro controller. That's just something I can't bring myself to do. What do you think, chat? New dress? Old dress? Pick a dress. Any dress. I have a... Ow! What? Nice throw. That one got some airtime. Where did you even find that? Yeah, no, I get that. I like to use GameCube controllers. Shiny, are you okay? Yeah, it depends on the game I'm playing. Like, for Miitopia, I use the Joy-Cons because this game doesn't require any super precise inputs. Alright, and the 3 votes are for the old dress. Old dress it is. Alright, well that's all the money I've got. Let's feed everybody. You just like to throw things. Well, you know, can't judge you. Alright. She just really likes sardines. Cold seeped into your bones, warm up with some hot milk. It's called snow milk, which... Okay. What? We have no idea how many people like it, but it looks like a hot chocolate, so here, you can have it first, Nell. Alright, cool. It's a hit. Let's see, how do you feel about it? Not so much, huh? Okay, Meloetta is not a fan of hot chocolate. Ditto enjoys it, though. How about you, Shiny? Oh, okay, you're a big fan. Good to know. Here, you can have the cake, since you obviously want it. I think everybody likes hot chocolate. I've never met anybody who was like, I don't like hot chocolate. Who should your 4th party member be? It should be me. I say that, but I don't think you could actually get me in there. I don't know how you feel about this. Let's find out. Man, I'm just batting a 0 tonight. Speed 0. I love how that stat just remains fixed no matter what we do. Goodra is required to go last and contribute absolutely nothing at all times. Here, have a sardine. Okay, I feel like the frog juice is just asking for trouble, so I'm gonna take it, just in case. Oh, what do you know? It's a hit. We've got, like, a half-fed party. Here, have some snow milk, Purloin. I feel like the cat has to like milk. You know what I'm saying? Although, for the record, just so we're clear, you do not actually want to give your cats in real life too much milk. A little bit is okay, but too much of it? Yeah, not so much. Part French. I take umbrage to that. Do I look Colossian to you? Wait a minute. That was Gen 6, right? Yeah, that was Gen 6. I'll never forget how janky that interface felt. Seriously, there are so many buttons that you could push in that menu. Why do they need all of those buttons? I know, I'm only one gen off. Yeah. You found an alien. Hey, that works. Alright, time to do the Who Am I quiz. I feel like this will be really easy, actually. This is always pretty simple. This one. The one that looks like Count Bleck is Count Bleck. Gee, I wonder. I love how he says, have we met before? Yes. Alright, it's Sylveon. The phrase is, where am I? That's funny. Alright, who's last? Rambling Old Man Goombario. Alright. We win! I don't think we've lost any of these quizzes, have we? Alright, I was gonna say, we probably get more bananas for this. The post-game? Yeah, I'd be for that. If the game lets me add more Miis, I always ping chat to see what you guys would suggest for the next Mii to be added. Like, I'm all over that. All the party members. Crowdsource the heck out of my team. Oh, you know what would be wild? What about a Pokemon Nuzlocke where all the Pokemon had to come from you guys? Of course, I should probably complete my current Nuzlocke, which, as you know, I am taking my sweet time about doing. But if I ever finish it, which we'll see, then we should probably... It'd be fun to do one where it's like, I just have to use the Pokemon you guys throw at me. Yes, I'm aware I'm a Pokemon. Don't think about it too much. Oh, it's... the Banshee, but without eyes. That's... yeah, not sure I like that. Excuse me, but you guys have to go away. Oh, a sneak attack. Okay. Here comes the fire. Oh, icy. We already know how I feel about Gen 8, but I still have to finish the game. Crud, if you say a horrible legendary and then you put a Meloetta in my party, I want you to know I'm going to have to take umbrage with you. A Miitopia Nuzlocke? No, not really. Can't say that I do. Alright, let's attack this one. Seems a little weaker. Maybe we'll take it out. Nope, not quite. That works. There's more fire. Fling will fail if the user is holding a Pokeball, probably because they don't like the implications of the Pokemon throwing a Pokeball. Well, what's your excuse, Ditto? Y'all think I haven't noticed? A Pokemon in this chat flinging stuff at my head? Congrats to Nell, another level gained. Skewer an enemy plus those next to it with Forks of Darkness. That's actually really funny. And of course we got Banshee Tears. We would. So, did the ad breaks get less aggressive on you over there, Duskfee? I assumed it was just a one-off case, but just wanted to be sure. Oh, wow. Okay, we gotta pause everything, guys. Hang on. Time for yet another poll. Alright, pull is out. Cool. Darkness Forks. That sounds like something that J.R.R. Tolkien would have written in like a first draft, right? Forks of Darkness. Darkness Forks. Maybe I'm... It's been a while since I've read anything of his. I took a class on that once. That was interesting. Ah, yeah. That's what I thought it was, but I feel like eventually I would die and then I just wouldn't be able to play the game anymore. You just gotta start all over. My problem is with video games, if I get a game over, I want to resume from the last checkpoint. I'm not patient enough to actually start the game all the way over. Just in general. It's not something I can bring myself to do. I'm like, I've already sunk hours into this. Don't make me do it again. Sometimes if it's a really delightful game, then I will, but most of the time it's more like, do we have to do it this way? Okay, there were 2 votes, only 2 votes, but they were for the flowers. Alright, Gardevoir will be casting with flowers now. We found the inn. Oh, we're in it now. I'll see myself out. I enchanted this letter. You are now cursed. It's just a joke, or is it? That sounds like something a fairy type might say. Thank you, Tux. Thank you for that. Let me just ready the snare drum sound effect. Alright, well now they know how to be concerned for each other, that's good. I feel like that's a thing you want everyone to be capable of. Cheerful robe. Faux fur gear. Stone gear. Ooh, alright, alright. Let's get the stone gear. Hey, question, chat. Do you want me to put out a poll every time I get a new outfit item? Or is it starting to get a little tedious? If it's getting tedious, I'll stop. Because, like, I don't want to break the flow too much by constantly demanding you poll things. And I know some were left unvoted, so I thought I'd better check who I turn the main character into. That's a thought. I'll have to think about that, Mono 10. That might work. I don't know. I kind of like the stone gear. Let's go with it. Why not? And I think that gives us the option to give nicer gear to our other thief. Let's find out if I'm right. Hey, Purloin. Is anyone else getting ad spam, or is it just Duskfeet? I need to know now. Okay, I wasn't trying to do this. Let's put that back. Okay, how do I change your outfit? Oh, wait. Is it the catalog? Is that how I have to do this? It doesn't look like I can actually change it. Okay, well, I want to apologize, guys. I can't really change the settings mid-stream, but I told it to run one, like, every 20-ish minutes, not one every 10. I don't know what that's all about. I'd have to take some time to figure out what's causing it. But yeah, just so you guys are aware, let me show you something. Because I want you guys to see what I'm seeing, so you guys don't think I'm just making up a load of hooey. So now that I've created like a whole paradox, which I'm sure will break the game very quickly, this is the timer for the ad blocks. So it says that it's supposed to do one in a certain fixed period of time, and my assumption is that it will do so for around the same number of people every time. But that's not what's happening, apparently, and I don't know why that's the case. So, I'm not trying to spam you guys. It seems like Twitch may not be listening to what may not be actually doing what it tells me it's doing. So, I do apologize if it's getting truly annoying. I'm sorry. I did not tell it to do that. I don't know why it is. It told me I could control these, and it seems to be more interested in just picking on you in particular, Icy and Duskfee. I don't know what that's all about. Tux, that's terrible. Ad blocked. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. So just so you guys can see what's happening, like I'm not doing this on purpose. I don't know what it's doing, but I didn't ask it to go crazy on you. And I do apologize. I'll see if I can't adjust the settings, and maybe it'll be a little less aggressive next time. Because, you know, that's not the goal, is, you know, to be spamming y'all constantly. That's not what I'm aiming for. Okay, you gotta give Tux credit for that joke. You gotta give Tux credit for that joke. That's pretty funny. I think that's pretty funny. Gotta be honest with you all. Yeah, might... Don't give you credit. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, I got a dying Joy-Con, guys. That could be a problem. Alright, well that's one hit. Oh, sneak attack, okay. Wow, that looks like it stung a bit. Gonna take a break with that bouquet. Hey, wake up. Nice dodge. Everybody pause! It's a friendship cutscene. I do appreciate how the bosses go out of their way to, like, give you a moment. And then Blueberry's just watching in the background. Also, that is the most aggressive looking snowman I've seen. Wow, was the lightning necessary? What a shocking turnout. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll see myself out. Well, looks like Blueberry's gonna... Blueberry's just having a romp. Are those the rules? I don't... For the record, I've tried running in the cold, and it's murder. I do not recommend it. No, it's camping time. Stargazing. That does sound pretty. I just realized the skybox is an extremely easy to recognize pattern. That's funny. Oh. Might as well ask for some gold, right? Whoa! Okay. Did the star leave us a present? Yep, it sure did. Wouldn't it be nice if it was always that easy? It's a Breath of the Wild shooting star. That was really cute, actually. 5 if you're One Piece. Ha! That's funny. You know, a tent in the snow sounds like it would be, like, a really chilly way to wake up. Not hamming it up too much, am I? Said the guy whose face is a ninja with 2 swords. Hmm. Well, that's an interesting mix. Yes, I know, the battery's low. Stop telling me. Alright, we'll try it on her first, because she's the most annoying of the bunch. Oh, Whirlwind Blades, alright. Love that attack. Oh. I feel like lighting your paw on fire is a terrifying suggestion. Wow. Is the imp gonna even get a turn? Oh, he did. Ooh, alright. Righteous Anger missed. Well, that's depressing. Five is for a minor character. Oh my goodness. I've started watching Spy X Family, and I gotta say, I'm very fond of, like, the premise of the show. In fact, I'll probably watch some more of it after we're done streaming tonight. I found out Hulu lets you do watch parties, but everybody else has to have Hulu. And, like, the watch parties are, like, a thing you can do on Twitch. Like, I could stream, but you guys would have to have a Hulu account. So, you know. But I've enjoyed what I've watched so far. It's an enjoyable show. Kindred Spirits. My goal is to get Blueberry and I up to level 50. She is cute. She's cute and a lot smarter than some of those facial expressions would make her look. Let's see. You have Hulu? Well, there we go. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just host a watch party in the server sometime for something. Just host a watch party that way, and we can all have, like, a shared chat room. Oh! Hang on, I just dropped my controller. Ah, I gotta go. Just, could you? Hang on. This'll just take a second. No. Ah! Okay. Graceful. You're me you're fighting? Oh, man. I know what that's like. It's irritating. Irritating as can be. Having a moment. I'm always having a moment. The question is, how many can I have in one evening before somebody throws something else at my head? Faux fur gear. On a You know what? I'm actually gonna roll with it. I think this looks appropriate for the weather. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, purple does not look so good, though. Maybe we'll go with the white. There we go. That's a nice little contrast. Walking around with a frozen fish. Why? That just... No, it just looks wrong. Okay. No, can't afford that. Y'all have some expensive tastes. Oh, heck with it. I'm never gonna let you use it, but go get it, why don't you? I don't know. Is it even worth it? New weapon. The point. Her catchphrase after she stabs somebody is to say, "Ha-ha! I think that enemy got the point." Yes, I just stole that from ProZD. Why are you asking? Let's see. Who should our party members be? This'll work. The objection. See, now that would be an interesting weapon. I've watched just enough Phoenix Wright to realize that I would be decimated in one of those courtrooms. Like, I would just collapse instantly under cross-examination. I could be telling the truth, and I would just be like, "Please stop yelling at me! Please!" I wouldn't last. I would never last in that court system. Did you guys know? Here's a fun fact for you. I have been summoned to jury duty twice, and both times, the request came at a time when I would have been out of state or out of country. Which, in case you're curious, is grounds for leaving. So I showed them my plane tickets, and they're like, "Oh, well, okay, never mind, I guess." So I have somehow managed to need to be on vacation every time I've been summoned for jury duty, which means I've never actually done it. I'd kind of like to, though. I mean, I think it'd be interesting just to see what it looks like up close. Does that sound wrong to, like, want to participate in the court system that way? Because, I mean, you know, it's not perfect, but the whole jury is an interesting thing to me. You don't have to share Boo Diddly with opposing counsel. I mean, I've seen enough of the game also to realize that they play very fast and loose with the concept of, you know, the actual judicial system. My preferred TV show right now for live action stuff is Boston Legal, which is that one with Jane Spader and William Shatner. And for the record, pretty much everyone in that show is a terrible person, but it's a really fun show to watch. But don't you get paid? I mean, you get a paid day, right? As long as you bring your phone, I mean, you're being paid basically to stare at your phone. It's kind of a win-win from where I'm standing. Or does that sound excessively cynical? I don't know. I'd like the idea of doing that kind of public service, but I've never been called into it, so... Never been called into it at a time that I didn't need to be in another country, so I've never participated. I could see how it might be a little irritating to be stuck in one spot for all day and then there's, like, nothing comes of it. Anyone else here been... You aren't allowed to have a phone there and they only pay you $10. Oh, well. They pay more in my state. They pay more in my state. I'll just bring my Switch. I'll play Smash Brothers. And besides, my job pays you if you're called to jury duty, so I get that full day as well. So, you know, I mean, you know, I think in an ideal world, we wouldn't, you know, need to worry so much about courts in general, but, you know, it's definitely a better... Definitely better than the kangaroo court system that you described, Tux. Dragon playing poker. Yeah, see, that sounds like something I'd like to read. Oh, thanks for the heal. We could all use that. Okay, does it make sense to use? Yep, it does. Okay. Let's try taking this one out. Nice. All right. The Order of the Stick. Boy, that's a comic I haven't thought about in a while. Definitely an interesting one, though. Oh, okay. I guess Blueberry wants to get involved. Ow! Could you imagine the last thing you see is Blueberry's hooves just punting you right in the head? That would be a really unfortunate way to go, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Allows them to substitute charisma for strength, as long as they make a joke or pun on every attack. Oh, see that? That'd be perfect! I would make an excellent dashing swordsman. Because I would always stick the landing. I'll wait. I'll wait for that one. Ow! Okay, I admit I deserved that, Icy. Yeah, okay. Nice. I get it. Have you thought about the fact that we've saved 1,100 people? I mean, 1,150? That's pretty impressive. Well, now Nell is sick. Why are y'all getting sick? What's the matter with you people? Well, there's the game's second prompt saying, boy, are you still playing this? Nintendo wakes up every day and they're like, why are you still playing this game? Alright, well, I'm gonna put you two together since Nell needs some time to rest. Oh, I got a present. Cool. I will have you know that all of my puns are horrible. And mental health day, that's fair. A bead. A single bead. Okay, well, you know, it's... For the record, I like to think I'm actually really good at giving gifts in real life. But a bead would not be my first choice. Uh-oh, one Meloetta is jealous of the other Meloetta. That could be a problem. Oh boy. I think what's funny about it is my relationship with Meloetta and my relationship with Purrloin are actually, like, fairly different. But the real goal here is to continue to build up my relationship with Blueberry. So, you know. Can I afford any of this stuff? Wow, actually I can. Alright, go get yourself a money fan. I think we have to use it, if only because the implication is that she's just paper cutting all of the enemies to death. You got popcorn, Shiny? Are you gonna share some with me? Do I get some? How does this work exactly? Huh? How does that work? No, I can't do that. I wanted to see something. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. I love me some popcorn. Hang on. Let me get myself some Let me get myself the popcorn. I'm gonna carry that over here. So I have some of that to munch on. Let me just snag that. Thank you for sharing. I've got to tell you, that's very much appreciated. Especially because right now I'm actually feeling a little bit snackish. I'm a bit peckish. Alright. Now, it's probably going to appear like in the middle of nowhere, so I'm going to have to go and reset its position. Yep, there it is. Hi, Popcorn. Could you come over here with me? Thank you. There we go. Much better. I gotta say, Duskfy, I feel like it's trying to support you more than anybody else. Trying to get you to support me more than anybody else, I mean. Okay, so Maki, I think your ads and Duskfy's must be synced. Icy, are your ads also synced? Tux is using a more powerful head Het blocker? Why? More powerful ad blocker. For the record, I've tried ad blockers on Twitch. They don't work. And for the record, also, I didn't have them, like, specifically for Twitch. I already had them, and then they showed up. Well, you know what, guys? I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe I could gift subs, but I figured out I don't get a discount for gifting subs to my own channel. So, I'm not sure how that would, like, benefit anybody. It's like, oh, I've spent money on my own channel. But it's not, like, discounted where Amazon just takes their cut and I don't have to worry about it. No, they still make me pay full price. So, what's the point of... What's the point? I was getting ready to do that, and it's like, oh, no, you still have to pay full price. And I'm like, but I'm supposed to get half of that. Why would you not just cut it in half if it's for my own channel? Sorry, guys. As you can tell, I put a lot of thought into this stuff. Also, nice throw, Mono10, just so we're clear. Chuck E. Cheese was nostalgic? Oh my. There's a heavy 80s theme? See, I haven't paid close attention to Five Nights at Freddy's because I don't do horror games, and also, I'm not a huge fan of Scott Cawthorn. I am a big fan of Scott the Woz. So basically, if you ask me if I like Scott, the answer is, depends which one. There we go. I like how you say that with so much, like, sincerity, Tux. Like, this implies not only that you are acutely familiar with the game, but that you have played all of them. Nice. Scott is your dad's name? See, Scott's not a bad name. Ooh. Who should we give it to? We'll give it to Vivian. Looks like Vivian could use it. Ah, you watched... I love how Tux is like, excuse me, while I defend my honor. Never played it! Just watched other people play it, I swear. Uh-huh. That's suspiciously specific, Tux. Alright, I'm gonna give them to... Well, you're sick. But that didn't seem to stop you last time. Here, Ditto, you can have them. Go hang out. Yeah, double Royal Wave. From the makers of Royal Wave, it's the same thing, squared. Ow! Nice throw, though. The way you describe that just makes it funny, Tux. Alright, we've had enough of the arcade. Let us proceed to the next part of our quest. You know, when you think about it, the gameplay loop for this game is really simple, but it doesn't get tedious. I appreciate that. Okay, well, we're gonna go this way first, because I want to go talk to Flavio. Well, I was gonna say, didn't he sell the franchise and move on? Oh, time for another fight with another thing. Oh. It's just the little penguin dudes. Oh, okay. Pincer attack. I don't think this one's gonna survive this. I take it back. You know, I feel like a lot of the enemies actually have more HP than we do. Like, just in general. It's a good thing we hit so much harder. Specifically Gardevoir, who just keeps roasting everything alive. I didn't know you could get kicked out of a franchise like that. I was under the impression that he was doing, like, most of the development himself. But that just goes to show you how much I know about supposedly indie game development. Come on, keep looking. There we go. It's 800. Well, hey, that's 800 coins. That's not too bad. I'd call that a worthy trade for 7 HP. You guys remember when that website, Will You Press the Button, was really popular? Oh, I gotta focus on the game. You guys remember that, right? Like, it was a big deal. Sorry, my catch rate is expressed as a value that would create a stack overflow in a standard Game Boy Pokemon title. Trying to catch me is an exercise in futility. Passive absorber. Cultural osmosis. It kind of was a would you rather. Lower than Beldum's. It's true. Ow! What was that? I didn't even see it. It fell behind the popcorn. What did you even fling at me? What was that? I didn't even see it. Oh boy. Let's see. So far you guys have found 9 different things to throw at me. At least 5 of which were Pokeballs, and I gotta say, what the heck was that? Whew. Whoa, where am I? What the? Oh. I'm streaming? How did I? Ow! Ah! Okay, I guess I'm live, and just won a battle? I don't remember anything that just happened. Did I miss something? Well, I guess I better just keep moving. A dunk tank? Oh dear. See, I like to think I'm pretty sturdy, but, maybe there's another Jolo out there that's even sturdier than me. Seems unlikely, but, you know. I might not suffer the same level of head trauma. See, I'm fortunate, though. I recover from it quickly enough to kind of know what's happening. Kind of. I'm just fortunate that none of that stuff landed in my popcorn. Hey, you don't know. I might have a rock-type formation. We Meloetta, we got a lot of forms we never use. That's how we keep those Pokemon trainers guessing. You'll never know. Learn roleplay and find a Graveler. Okay, really? Really? 1 in 100 shot? That's just dumb. Oh, okay, somebody else bought the Centipede too. Good to know. I was gonna say, if you go back into the gray, I'm gonna cry. Alright, who uses this? Oh my. Oh, it's Nell. Alright, chat. This time I'm feeling up for a poll, so I'm gonna pull this one. Enjoy. There's your poll opportunity, folks. Comes in a variety of interesting colors, including whatever these are. And black. I don't know, Monotone. I kind of play it by ear. Like, right now there's 10 of you and you all are pretty talkative. Usually when the group, like, starts to drop off and everybody goes to bed and people become really quiet, or I get really tired, whichever comes first, that's usually when I start wrapping things up. If you're, I've been asked that question a few times, but that's always been my answer. I kind of play it by ear. I don't like doing hard cutoffs unless I really have to. Alright, I think that's enough popcorn for now. Thank you for sharing, Shiny. With 8 votes, including 40 channel points from Duskfy, even though the vote was already going in their direction, we are keeping the existing costume. I like how you stacked the vote even further, Duskfy, just to be sure. It's like, I am not putting up with that. I will invest as many channel points as I need to make sure that that does not happen. I think that was pretty funny, actually. Do we have a lot of time on our hands? New look. Oh boy. Hey guys, let's see what horrendous thing I come up with. Oh my. Well, there we are. That's me in my Vocaloid phase. You know, in a past life, I might have looked like that. Maybe. If I told you what product I use, you would just steal it, you show-off Suicune. I get to have my own vain secrets, I'll have you know. Alright, let's feed everybody. It's only rude because I just realized, like, nobody likes this stuff. It's only rude because I'm telling you the hard truth. Nobody likes this stuff, so I just give them to Vivian. And I think it's somewhat appropriate that she likes the taste of Banshee Tears. There's just something about that strikes me as very appropriate for her. Nobody's getting anything to eat because all we have are these stinking Banshee Tears. Here, have one of these. I've never met anybody this passionate about sardines in my life. You're not leaving until the end of the stream. Well, hey. I'm not complaining about that. I am all for having you stay till the end. So thank you for joining in. Let's find out if I like chocolate milk. Oh, alright. That's good. I had my questions, to be honest with you. Bring up your speed strats. Boy, everybody in this team likes sardines. That's news to me, if I'm honest with you. Maybe it's both, Tux. Maybe it's both. I'm not leaving until you are a victor. Alright, this'll work. I feel like taking Gardevoir out of the lineup will make the battles a little harder, because she leveled up quick, if I'm honest with you. But I'm trying to keep everyone sort of semi-even. I am alive once more. Okay. Flavio is very passionate. Pardon? I love how he always introduces himself like we forgot last time. This man loves food more than any reasonable individual I've ever met, and I have to appreciate his passion. Hey, don't question it. Is Safi famous? Yes! Yes, she is. We've decided that. Oh, this must be the monster. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, it's so derpy! Guys, look at this abominable snowman! Look at this! What? Oh my gosh, he looks ridiculous! Abdominal. Ah, this will be fun. I almost feel bad beating him up! Look at him! That's just Donkey Kong, but blue. That's just blue Donkey Kong. Oh, new skill time. The wave. Twice. Ooh, that's pretty devastating, actually. Ice punch. And regular punch. Doink, doink. And the cleric. How we doing? Wow, we haven't even knocked out half of his XP. We got a ways to go. Nice. You know what? I'm feeling hyper. This thing already... See? It just looks like a Pokemon. It does. It really does. The way the music, like, ramps up is pretty exciting. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's rude. Gotta be honest with you, Safi, I did not expect that. Did not expect that particular status condition. Darumaka. Alright, time to help you two out. He looks like Eddie the Mean Old Yeti from that awful, awful CGI television show that used motion capture back in the 90s. There we go. Alright, folks, let's crank it up. Nice. Shiny Donkey Kong. That's actually really funny. Oh, nice. Alright, now Blueberry has had it. Alright, guys, you know it's overkill. You know I don't need to. You know that this is way over the top and beyond anything that I would need to do. And you also know I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, Blueberry. Hit him with your best shot. Nice. That was devastating. I'm beginning to get that impression too, Tux. Alright, he's done. Just to be clear, how long are these? They're supposed to, if it's 5, I assume there's like, what? 15 seconds apiece? Because the break shouldn't be longer than a minute and a half. Because of the way that font looks, that emoji does not translate the same way in the chat box above my head. Oak is a wicked one indeed. I mean, is he? Alright, we got some golem steak and we beat up the... You know. What's his name? Beat up the abominable snowman, the Yeti. Anyway, we win. We're 500 ads. I was just asking Duskfee if they're all like a fixed length, like 15-ish seconds, because they shouldn't be longer than a minute and a half total. Alright, let's see. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Gotta be honest with you, Safi, that is a interesting image. You got 6? Please tell me they were all 15 seconds long. Okay. Honest, I'm asking for some honest feedback, guys. What can I do to make this less of a pain in the neck? Well, now Purrloin is sick. Everybody's getting sick, man. Because I feel like it's going to drive some of you crazy. Friend Explosion. That's a thing I didn't even know you could have. Still 0. Luke, are you subscribed or something? I thought Amy was subscribed. I know you were subscribed to me at one point, though. Maybe it's a layover. I don't know how this stuff works. You know what? We're just gonna hold on to the food for now. I need to get... Ugh, excuse me. I need to get some more money. I'm running low on dough. Back to the Traveler's Hub. Is that? Yep, that's Barack Obama. Pretty sure I know who that guy is. Oh, hey, he's still here. Hold on a second. Are you... Hey guys, wait, hold on. I just realized, look how slow you can walk. Hold on, I want to do this as slowly as I can. There we go. It's actually a really funny looking animation. Look at this. Okay, we'll talk to this guy. The Kung Fu Mage, Slender Man. Have a good one, Icy. Hey, before you go, I think you threw something at me previously. Didn't you? Or maybe... Maybe I had you mixed up with somebody else. Either way, there's your final parting gift, if you will. Rest well. Can I help you? I mean... Okay, there's his face. My friend Purple Guy. What purple guy? Yeah, that'd be great. Sure. Let's go check out. See? I guess Slender Man is more less creepy than we all thought. He's even got a hat. He looks great in that hat. That is a very fitting hat. All right, let's go. Onwards to Nimbus. Which is just fun to say. Thanks for the ride, Dominic. The walk cycles in PMD are very interesting, because it's pretty clear that they're all meant to be running cycles. Oh, so this is what the world of the Jetsons looks like. Alright, going up. Keep your eyes out for Rainbow Road, folks. They're just having a grand old time. They get along so much better now. I feel safe with... That's a sentence that nobody else has ever said in the history of ever. What? What kind of sentence was that, Ditto? Did y'all catch that? Like, what? Oh, it's electronic mechas. Or electronic mechas. It's electronic goblins. Love that. Alright, let's see how a glitch affects these jokers. Boom. Alright. Oh, alright, Blueberry's getting involved already. Blueberry's like, nope, these are unholy, they must die. Rude. Alright, well, they go down pretty quick. That's what we've learned. And I'm now level 22. I gotta be honest, I'm growing faster than I thought I would. When you started a new file? Oh. Alright, chat, what's Ditto's war cry? It's time for Ditto to have a war cry. Let's hear it. It's gotta be less than 26 characters, so, you know, keep it short. Excuse me. Okay, let's see if I can make that fit. I love how you all, like... Okay, alright, chat. Well, you all have good ones, so tell you what. I'll pull this one. We'll pull it. Yeah, these are all great, so... let's see. Hey, it would help if I could spell. And last but not least... Alright, there's your poll, guys. Poll and roll. And I will clear this out until, well... I'll clear this out and see what you guys pick. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Hey, here's a question for you guys. Is Chief just a loaf of milk? Alright, with a 57% of the vote, it's Duskvy's suggestion. You're done. Let's roll it. Roll it out. So, there we go. So, if cheese is just a loaf of milk... Here's a question. If cheese is just a loaf of milk, does that mean that bread... Hold on. I was going somewhere with this, and I've already kind of forgot what it was. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it implies it's a liquid form of bread. Which means... Well, let's see. I mean, grain... A liquid that uses grain. The only one I can think of is alcohol. Nope. Don't like that. We came this far to finally give Ditto his war cry. Thanks, Tux. I hate that. Absolutely despise that sentence. Thank you so much. Did we get a letter? We're still waiting for Persian to stop feeling sick. Tux isn't wrong. I mean, it's true. I just don't want to think about it. Okay, apparently Blueberry wants to hang out with Goodra. Which... Sure, I guess. Go ahead. You can make bread without yeast, although... It's not, in my opinion, as pleasant to the texture. Oh, Blueberry's dozing off. Blueberry fell asleep through Goodra's storytelling. Sorry, Goodra. I mean, not that sorry. Okay, I still want to unlock more food before I use this stuff, so... Let's just throw an outing out here. That was a guitar! Where did you find the guitar? Maki, that looked like a really nice guitar. Why did you throw it at me? Don't you think you could use that for something else? Like, I don't know, music? Aww. Hello, Blueberry. Blueberry is, like... Oh. Blueberry is the best animal companion. So you just chucked it at my head, huh? Well, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I guess I'm lucky. At least it wasn't a grand piano. That would have been truly unfortunate. That would have made my life just difficult by default. Hey, speaking of things that are getting thrown at me, if you enjoy this stuff, you guys are capable of checking out that website, where you can find even more of the same. And you might even find some stuff that you want to consider throwing at me. Can't believe I'm suggesting that, but, you know. It's also good if you just like looking at 3D models of things. Like, they got some really sophisticated stuff in there. Purloin is still feeling queasy. Alright, let's do this. Gotta change out these teams periodically, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shilling head trop. You guys have been... You're the ones flinging a million things at my skull. I've got other channel points rewards. You're the ones that keep buying whole houses and flinging them at my head. It's not my decision, it's yours. Good to see you, Amy. Need some apples. You know, apples don't sound bad. Oh, what'd you find? Ah, it's another banana. What? That's the second time I think Safi's found a banana. Oh, thanks, Gardevoir. That's an extra HP banana, which goes back to the inn. Aww. That's a neat little interaction. There are some newcomers, but I think they're new from yesterday, so they're still newcomers, but they're What the heck? Wow, they're having a rave. Alright. Cool, let's beat these things up with the power of glitch. Boink. Shagunk. Thwack. Poke. Boom! Hey, I just realized Slenderman has the same bouquet as Dr. Vor. Dr. Voix? I'm still saying it. It still sounds wrong. It still sounds weird to say, even after all these tries. It was dramatic and cool. Just like me. Amy, I am begging you to stop it with that emoji. Together forever. Alright, cool. Let's say, is the game going to tell me it's time to quit? Nope, not this time. Nope. Actually, Jello wants to go hang out with Nell. Alright. Why was Nell by themselves? Oh, they were sick. Oh, well that's not helping. Tell me the name of the person you like. I don't like anyone. I mean, that's fair. Boy, that conversation felt a little true to life there, didn't it, Nell? Wow, just gotta... this conversion is canon. Just straight out of the textbooks, man. Alright, you two be friends again. I don't know why anybody's still hanging out with Goodra. Nell just looked at the summary of human existence and went, nah. See, this is why we get along so well. I'm a Pokemon, so it's fine. That's how it works, right? Alright, she likes steak. Duskfy, this is not the time! Not the time for your misanthropy. No, don't die on us. You just got here, Amy. I'm not telling it to do that, Duskfy. You must just be a lot less lucky than everyone else. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Lycanthrope? Oh my gosh. Well, it's time for me to make that obligatory joke about the YouTuber werewolf who told you to like and subscribe. We don't hate Goodra, we just hate the class Goodra's in and the fact that they never contribute anything to the battle except to consume team resources. That's why we don't like them. It's not just Jello. A couple other people don't like Goodra. I'm not the only one. We just had Nell say that literally everyone is bored around them. No, not everybody. You are creating a climate of political disagreement in my chat, and I will not stand for it. Let's boost speed, so it's no good for Goodra, since Goodra's speed is stuck at 0 regardless of what I do. Anyway. I'm really craving a cheeseburger from that burger place that won't be reopening until next week. Man, I'm really hungry now. This keeps happening to me. I keep talking about food, and then it's like, gee, Jello, I wonder why you're hungry. Could it have something to do with the fact that you're always talking about food? Tank is a better class than Popstar. You take that back. My species is known specifically for being the Popstar class. And we rock it, I'll have you know. Oh no. Like, oh, you used an ad blocker? Here, Get a load of this! And you're just not getting any ads at all, huh, Luke? I don't know how that's happening. You're on your phone. Well, hey, your phones are not immune to viruses. I know this firsthand. I have seen people's phones with viruses. I used to troubleshoot people's phones, and then they'd be like, my phone's acting up. And I'd look at it, and I'd be like, yeah, because you were on some decidedly not safe for work websites. And your phone is not immune to viruses. Okay, well, we were going to get you a fancy suit, Shiny, but apparently you went and bought a banana instead. And now I can't afford to give this to anybody, buy anything for anybody else, so thanks for that! At some point... No. At some point during the stream, my frame rate drops for like 1 to 15 seconds. Hey, thanks for joining in, Tux. Pleasure to have you here, as always. You take care, alright? Have a good rest, and enjoy your weekend. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Alright, well, let's go south first. So I found out, that if you play as Team Rose in Sonic Heroes, there's an obligatory level, which is just a tutorial level. And, like, part of me is thinking, you know, we've already seen how I do at Sonic 3D platformers, and I probably shouldn't. On the other hand, you get to play as Cream if you play with Team Rose. And we already all know that I have a weakness for any game that allows you to play as Cream. Which is, you know, which probably makes y'all wonder why I don't already own Sonic Riders, but that's a question for another day. I play so well. Mono 10, I don't think you've ever seen me play a Sonic platformer, but pro tip, I'm not known for my expertise in them. I like platforming games, but I'm not considered particularly good at the Sonic ones. Now, to my credit, some of them are kind of janky, and it might just be that I'm bad at them because of some of that jank. I mean, I've definitely died a few times in a way that definitely didn't feel fair, but I mean, I don't think I'm considered good at those games to begin with. Did it help? Nice. I do appreciate you going to bat for me like that, Amy. Like, I think I'd like to try Sonic Heroes eventually, but, you know, I don't know, I'd have to find a copy first. And because I only tend to buy games that I can play on Nintendo hardware, with the exception of Klonoa, which I bought for the PlayStation 2, and Knights, which I also bought for the PlayStation 2, and I should mention right now that I don't own a PlayStation 2, but aside from that, you know. Hey, Crud, thanks for joining in. It was a pleasure to have you. You take care, alright? Rest well, and catch you next time. Also, Amy, that's terrible. But accurate. Alright. Gardevoir and Blueberry are getting along super well. I wonder if it's because they're both blue. Hey, here's a question for you, chat. What is the best shiny Pokemon? Your favorite shiny Pokemon, let's hear it. And if any of you say Leafeon, I'm going to actually find a way to throw something at you. Level 13. Nice. Black shinies and red shinies. Okay, that's not a specific Pokemon. I was hoping you would provide some specificity. Valid choices, but I was hoping you'd provide some specificity. Wow, that's, Is there anything else I could buy that's, like, slightly less terrifying? Oh, there we go. What? You know, I feel like you're a little biased choosing Duskull, but I can't blame you. That is just a Bullet Bill, folks. A tin shell. Yeah, that's just Bullet Bob. Shiny Eevee, that's pretty great. Shiny Sylveon is great. Alright, well, let's go buy your costume. I don't think we'll even have to ask if Nell is going to wear this. I think Nell would actually actively refuse. So we're not even gonna bother pulling that. Nope, not pulling that one. Okay, I can't afford anything else, so let's set off. I know. I got you covered. I'm paying attention. I got you. Boy, this map is huge. Alright, let's get into another fight with some more Mecha Goblins. You like lots of normal forms more than the shinies? I mean, that's fair. Unstable formula. The best shiny. Okay, let's hear it. So we got Shiny Eevee, we got Duskull. I'm curious, Amy, what's your thought? That one's done. Gengar, huh? Didn't expect that one. But yeah, it goes from purple to white, doesn't it? I think it's funny that Game Freak just went, hey, you know what? Check out this orb. Check out this orbulent boy. See? See him? He's the most terrifying Pokemon in the franchise. Rayquaza in general just looks cool. The Weather Duo look pretty great. Basically, there's a lot of good shiny Pokemon. Here's a question: am I shiny now, or is my other form shiny? You guys know the other one, right? You know this one. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if I count as shiny now, or if I would be shiny when I look like this instead. I know. I'm being facetious, Dusky. Oh, now Ditto is sick. Why does everybody keep getting sick? What happened to y'all's immune systems? I wonder if it has something to do with all the monster meat we all keep eating. It would be interesting to see a Pokemon that switched back and forth between shiny forms. Gigantamax. Can I quote you on that one, Luke? Because that's actually hilarious. That's kind of amazing, actually. Wow, the game just really wants us to quit playing, doesn't it? I'm sleepy. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to actually yawn. Alright, let's keep going. I was just taking a moment to enjoy the quiet vibes. Alright, let's see here. Can I afford anything? No. Oh, okay, well, here. Chonk Pika. Oh my gosh. Alright, chat. Pick out the dress. And while you're doing that, excuse me, while you're doing that, I'm going to very quickly trigger a manual ad break and take a breather for myself, because I need something to snack on. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to grab myself some cheese and some kiwi fruit. Wait a minute, did I leave the cheese on... I left the cheese on the counter. Hang on, I gotta grab the cheese. There we go. Now I got the cheese. So, you mean between Herbal Cat, Baby Yoshi, and Donald Duck? Well, since chat gave me a 50-50 split, I'm going to, just equip the stats. Okay, well that's all the money, and we don't have any food, because the game refuses to give us any, so we'll just have to... we lost Ditto, because he got sick, right? That's actually the first time I think that's happened. Alright, we'll put Nell back in the mix. Good to see you, Crunch. Dewey Duck? Oh boy. You're just saying that because you like the way Ben Schwartz's voice sounds. Yeah, I said it. Remember that time Larry King had a conversation with Ben Schwartz about a luxury he couldn't live without, and he said, oh, probably coffee, and he was like, Larry King's like, That's not a luxury. Having a private plane is a luxury. And Ben goes, dude, I'm on DuckTales. Watch the first trailer of the game, right? Let's do it. Hey guys, when you eat a kiwi fruit, do you eat it with or without the skin? Oh, hey Lonk. I haven't seen the trailer. To be honest, I'm so disappointed by Pokemon as a franchise these days that I just don't read the trailers. I just read articles to find out if the game will be, like, remotely playable. That's basically my approach now. Is like, was it developed by Game Freak? No? Okay, that's one vote in its favor. Hey, we got a raid! And a baseball bat to my face. Good to see you, Undies. Undies and crew. Good to see you guys. How you doing? Happy Friday. It's a pleasure to see you all here. Get that SO out there. Last seen playing Skatebird. What's Skatebird? I've never heard of that game. That sounds really interesting. Skatebird. That's a fun title. It's 6 a.m. and you're awake? Oh my gosh. I'm not even awake at 6 a.m. if I have to be awake. The last time I was awake at 6 a.m., I was pulling an all-nighter. Literally an all-nighter. So, congratulations to Caxi for, being conscious. Because that sounds like a significant challenge at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's exactly what I think it is. Okay, well, you know, so I'm just thinking like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, but you get to be the world's sickest looking Robin. Am I on the right track? Pardon the sounds of my chewing. This is what happens when I consume kiwi fruit with the skin on. I eat my kiwi fruit with the skin on. I don't know if you guys think less of me for that, but I have to tell you this truth about myself. It adds a nice texture, what can I say? See, Undies understands me. See, I've tried eating mangoes with the skin, but I find the skin's a little tough, so I end up eating it off the skin. But I can respect people who can eat the skin. I can respect that. Caxi, did you pull an all-nighter, or you just have to be up early today because it's, because of the time zone? Because it occurs to me that you're like 9 time zones ahead of me if it's 6 a.m. where you are, which means you're on the other side of the globe, basically. Gotta be honest with you, Amy, that was an interesting series of words to read. Sometimes I think I should do a stream where I just read what you guys say in the most dramatic voice I can come up with. Just see how long it takes me to not completely lose my marbles. Am I helping? I don't know, Slender Man. Are you? It's not even a sentence I thought I'd be saying today. Oh, hey look guys, it's Nintendo, you ain't fooling anybody. I know what a kobold is. Okay, apparently Blueberry hates kobolds. Light him up, Blueberry. Okay, pineapple. Yeah, I wouldn't eat a pineapple skin. And a banana peel You technically can consume it, but why would you do that? Fire! Or just wind. Wow. Devastating attack, and yet they're still standing. I guess they've got more HP than they look like. But they're not going to be in here much longer, I feel like. Wow, that actually kind of stung. You guys don't kid around. Case-worthy? Oh, well. First time I've ever taken out a party of kobolds before. Even though I'd like to play more D&D. Shiny has leveled up! Booyah! And we got Rose Lizard Tail, which sounds disgusting. Why do you want carrots? I need to know this. Do you like carrots in real life now? You want to be my DM? I don't know how to play the game well enough, and it's one of those things where it's like super dense. Amy could tell you guys a story, so I tried coming up with what I thought would be like a decent starting kind of general base idea for, like, you know, some D&D style characters, and Amy informed me very quickly that what I came up with was so vastly overpowered for the standard rules of the game that you basically have to just rewrite the way the game worked. So, clearly I have a lot of learning to do. Ditto is back! Woohoo! Alright, we're at level 6 now. Yeah, Skater Bird sounds pretty incredible. Gonna be honest with you, Undies. That's the kind of game that's like I'd like to be in. I'd like to try that. I haven't played any of the skater games, skater style games in a like really long time. So sounds like that'd be kind of cool. Y'all ever wondered, like, it's like with the Madden series, like, will they continue to be called Tony Hawk games after he retires from skateboarding? It's on Game Pass. See, that's cool, but I don't have an Xbox. Wait. Game Pass is Xbox, right? I mean, I know it's not Nintendo, so... And I know PlayStation would never do, like, anything nice for its consumers ever, so... Okay. PC. Alright, alright. Well, I could play it on PC, then. Cool. I'll have to check it out. Thank you. There are so many split paths here. Okay, let's go back to this one, because I want that treasure chest. So, guys, Klonoa 2 is Klonoa 2. The Klonoa Remastered series is coming out soon. Wow, nice throw! That was a whole cheeseburger. You know, when I said I wanted a cheeseburger earlier, that wasn't quite what I meant. But with the new Klonoa series coming out, I found out it's a digital-only release, and I think I mentioned this, but it's a digital-only release here in the States, which means I'm gonna end up trying to import it. Was that a rabbit? Yep, that was a rabbit. What was that? And a Pikachu. Wow, you guys are, you're coming in hot. I still don't know where you come up with this stuff. Oh, alright. Oh, that looked like it hurt. I think it's funny that if Shiny is in the chat, or not in the chat, in the party, then there's like a 50% shot that for whatever reason, Nell will leave me alone and focus on them instead. There's something funny about that to me. Wow, there's a lot of monsters on this path. Oh, it's more kobolds! I gotta be honest with you, that one on the far right with the eyes like that, the thick eyebrows, the KK Slider eyebrows, that's That is a sight to behold. Hey, thanks for the help, guys. Let's spray bottle them. A higher attack stat? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Hey, pay attention. Or don't. Well, that one's done. Explosion! Oh, it's lightning. That works. Alright, now we got 2 to go. Let's see, how we doing? I think I'll take this one out. Boom! That one's done. Alright, one more. Let's finish him. Sneak attack, huh? I still think it's terrifying, the idea that I would just coat your arm in chemicals. I found out recently, we work with a really hazardous chemical in my, I mean, we work with several hazardous chemicals. We're a lab, but in my lab, I found out there's a hazardous chemical that we actively have a sign up telling you that if you're going to work in that area, you must wear gloves because of that particular chemical. And of course, you know, I always thought, well, it's got a scary name, ethidium bromide. Obviously, I don't want to mess with this. But one day I did finally ask somebody, like, you know, hey, what is this stuff? And, they told me, oh, well, the reason you have to wear gloves while handling it is because it makes you infertile. And I just found myself wondering, like, how would one even report an accident of that nature? So, if it's not abundantly clear, I don't work directly with chemicals, like, ever. That is outside of my skill set and my job title, but, I have discovered why they don't want you playing around with ethidium bromide. And I gotta be honest with you, that's the sort of thing that I never even considered back when I worked with it, which, I mean, the first time I encountered this stuff, I was in college, so, you know, definitely wasn't, yeah, definitely wasn't thinking of that stuff as a kid. I just thought, oh, you know, make sure you wear your gloves, Jello. And now I have additional understanding of why they want you to. Wow, that was a nice shot. Knocked him flat on his back. Is anyone else kind of wondering why the kobolds are all in the space city? Alright, look at us go. Amy, I like how you're the only person that responded and you just went, oh. Like, that was all you had to say on the matter, just, oh. Yeah, that's... Well, there are some chemicals that do affect you through skin absorption, actually, yes, so... Let's see here. Since you've asked, let me read up on this. Because remember, I heard this from somebody else. I didn't go and look it up, but it was one of the people who worked there and has worked there a very long time. So, ethidium bromide is an intercalating agent commonly used as a fluorescent tag, and we do work with fluorescents, in molecular biology laboratories for techniques such as agarose gel electrophoresis. It's commonly abbreviated as ETBR, which is also an abbreviation for bromothane. To avoid confusion, some laboratories used ETHBR for this salt. When exposed to ultraviolet light, it will fluoresce with an orange color, yada yada yada. Here's the problem with it. Most use of ethidium bromide is naturally below the LD50 dosage, but testing in humans and longer studies in any mammalian system would be required to fully understand the long-term potential risk. But it is clear that it thoroughly mutates and kills both bacterial and mammalian cells. It is considered both poisonous and a health hazard. It's not regulated as hazardous waste at low concentrations, but is still treated as such by the majority of organizations. It can be degraded chemically, collected, or incinerated. It is also commonly known for it to be poured down a drain, although usually it's mixed with sodium hypochlorite, bleach, to make sure that it becomes less destructive. So basically, it's bad for you all around, but somebody who has been around it longer than me added that to the list of reasons you would not want to play with it. And if it's not abundantly clear, the idea of pouring it down a drain is not a particularly attractive concept, even mixed with bleach. So we have a policy where if you absolutely have to get that stuff down the drain, it has to be diluted to heck. So, it's not something I recommend playing around with. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Forge ourselves into perfect weapons. It may hurt now, but future us will be glad. Oh boy, it's a training montage! Yeah. The worst chemical, I don't remember what it was called, but I read this horror story once about this gal who was working with a chemical, and she used the wrong kind of gloves. This was back in the 90s, but we use this story as part of our lab safety training every year. She was working with this chemical, and apparently the chemical is so toxic that it basically shuts down the central nervous system. She was working with the wrong kind of gloves, and a little bit of it, just a tiny bit, got through her gloves and onto her skin. And, yes, unfortunately, she did pass away. 6 months later, after spending like 4 months in a coma, because that stuff is no joke. Like, even a small, tiny amount of it. And what's more, the stuff is so dangerous that the way it was described is if you know what it smells like, you're already dead. Like, that was how they wanted to, like, nail home how dangerous this stuff was. So, you didn't play with it. We don't have it, by the way, in case anyone's curious. But because they didn't know at the time that it could get through a particular type of glove, she had the wrong kind of gloves on, and that has ever since been, like, our standard of, like, lab story horror. It's like, hey, if you don't know what it is, don't touch it. And she did know, and even then, they didn't know enough about it, so science is risky. Even if you take all of the necessary precautions, which we do, it's still risky. So, I don't know why I told you that story. I feel like that was a really depressing thing to interject into the stream. Sorry. But you got me interested in talking about chemicals, so I was like, okay, well, let's talk about them. Alright, Ditto, go get your magic armor. If you bring a banana back this time, okay, thank goodness. Anyone else getting Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild vibes off of that armor, or is it just me? I mean, it looks so cool. I think I'm just gonna decide for this one. Nice. The hills have eyes. Well, you know. Okay, Shiny, do you want boxing gloves or just frick or just spike orb hands? I don't even know how you're supposed to eat with those. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to eat with these either, but these, yeah, that's that is just a hazard. I feel like you would not be very good for, you would not be the most cuddly cat at this point. Roast lizard tail. You'd think tail meat would be chewy, and you'd be right. Well, that's a great way to sell that product. That's what they call you at work? This brings up the attack stat, huh? Here, you want to have the goblin ham? They call you that at very funny. Just realized, like, nobody likes these dog biscuits. Does Purloin like them? Nope. Purloin doesn't like dog biscuits either. Basically, the only people that like them are Gardevoir and Meloetta. Which is not a sentence I expected to say about dog biscuits. I don't feel like you like this. Oh, I was wrong. Why did the line of animals have to be recalled, or are you not allowed to tell me under... Like, are you allowed to tell us, or is it one of those things where you got an NDA banning you from continuing to describe? Oh, not a fan, huh? Stupidly designed. Oh, well, that's a reason. Should I ask what the what though? What happened? Plastic joints. Oh, that's scary. You do not want that in a child's toy. That could absolutely ruin somebody's day. Oh, that's sad. Vivian is too ill. Well, Vivian doesn't get to eat, I guess. Oh no. Should I even ask? What's the plan here? I'm afraid to ask. Alright, well, we got all the food sent out. Let's take these two to the cinema. You have to cut an arm off? Are you serious? Oh, that's messed up. Wow. Can't even recycle the material, huh? That's really, that's depressing. That's depressing. Man. What a messy way to do that. It's gonna take forever, it's wasteful, that's just, ugh, what a mess. Film full of exposition dump, apparently. Bipedal platypi? Okay, that's cute. Too bad none of them are ever gonna be sold. Alright, let's do another outing. This time, you two can go to the ranch. A Niffler? At some point I knew what a Niffler was. Oh yeah! Yeah, it's from Harry Potter. Or, it's from the same universe as Harry Potter. Which is a series I never got into. I mean, the amount of waste involved is still kind of depressing, but... I'm not as bothered by the, Yeah, see, I'm not as bothered by seeing Fantastic Beasts-related stuff kind of explode, so... What? Oh, wow, that was remarkably accurate. Welcome back, Shiny! Sorry, when you say your computer died, I hope you just mean the battery, and not, like, something more significant. See, at first, Duskfee, I read that as anything Hewlett-Packard, and I was like, I mean, yeah. HP isn't that great. Vivian just can't go anywhere. What kind of geek are you? Today on that, we got health points, we've got Hewlett-Packard. So many potential options for this metaphor, or for this acronym. That being said, I appreciate Daniel Radcliffe. That man takes his roles way too seriously. Okay, so neither of them can find each other. I'm sure this will help build up a friendship. This is what it's like finding a family member at the mall. I mean, you'd think she would think of that since, you know, in theory, she's got a iconic voice that would instantly gain people's attention. But, you know. I'd love to see how Gardevoir and Nell do at a cooking class. To be honest, I just want to see this dynamic. Let's cook food and then eat it. I mean, you know, that's not a bad plan. I've definitely heard worse ideas. Your family left you behind at a Six Flags? How does that even happen? Alright, apparently Gardevoir is a very good cook. Maybe that doctorate is in culinary science. They didn't leave the park. I mean, that's good, but you're gonna have to give me more explanation and context now. I'm gonna need... I need more. You understand why I need more, right? What the heck? Where did that all come from? Tomato spaghetti as opposed to, you know, the regular stuff. Can I write again when I'm done? And they heard, after this, am I done? Well, I'm concerned about what that entails. I enjoy theme parks, but I know they're not everybody's cup of tea. Oh, jeez. Huh. So you stuck around with a ride and they just left. Awesome. That's, yeah. 10 out of 10 experience. Like, oh! I thought she was with you. Oh, there's apples. Nice. Oh, hi, Blueberry. Oh, thanks, Blueberry. I guess nobody's eating. Except Blueberry. Our snacks, they're all gone, does a little jig. Okay. That's not an awkward segue or anything, right? That's actually really funny to me, if I'm honest with you. Alright, let's feed some more grub. Come on. Is everybody else full? Oh, well, maybe I should hold off on the grub. Everybody's kind of full. Here, you can have this. Well, it sounds like overall the experience wasn't as messy as it could have been, so that's good, but good grief. Just leave the whole kid behind. Oh, alright. Here, Goodra. Eat some cheese. Alright, Goodra hates the cheese. Whatever. We'll live. We'll live! Because Goodra's not allowed to go on any of our parties, into any of our parties anyway. I feel like we've got such a solid, like, load of teams? Load of... lot of teams? You know what? No. I'm done. 4 apples equals a happy dog. I feel like that wouldn't be true in real life. You learn to play one of your favorite songs on piano. I mean, you know, if it works. It's the Heart Dagger. Safi gets it. Okay, well, we already agreed Safi has to carry the fish around. Okay, Thor and Luna like apples too. I stand corrected. Dogs really do like apples. At least some of them do. I knew a cat that would eat potato chips, but wouldn't eat tuna fish. That was an interesting experience. Honestly, Amy, I feel like you've got a lot of hidden talents, and you just don't tell us about them. Or you casually slip them into conversation as if everybody already knows that. They also like carrots, watermelon, and lettuce? Good grief. For carnivores, they sure are fond of their herbs. The game is wondering why we're still playing. Ah, Mono10, you said you'd stick around till the end. Nah, I'm just giving you a hard time. Thank you so much for joining in. It was a pleasure to have you here. You take care, okay? See you next time. Vivian just will not heal up. I guess she just decided to spend the rest of the game feeling sick. Rather unfortunate when you think about it. I want to see what's at that treasure chest, too. I'm taking, like, the most roundabout pathway here. I feel like I can take on the world. Yeah, I suppose. Feels like every conversation I've had with a person at some point. We'll go up first, because that looks like it leads to the treasure chest. And you guys know I like to grab the treasure chest. When possible. Oh, time to fight. Oh, it's these guys again. They're not so bad. I pushed the wrong thing, can you tell? Didn't even mean to use that. Whoops. I mean, hey. It's a good skill. Ow. Wake up, Jello. Well, that could have gone better. I'm the spot storytelling. You mean on the spot. Well, you know, I was gonna let you get away with it, but now that you've pointed it out... now that you've corrected yourself, everybody laugh! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't laugh at Amy. They need people to be kind. We all need people to be kind. I know I need people to be kind. I just don't spend much time. I was like, man, I wish people were kinder, and then I realized, you know, if I spent less time on Twitter... Ooh, that looks like it hurt. Oh, alright. Take him out, Blueberry! Nice. 2 out of 3. Finish him. Nice. Look at us go. We are a solid hardy crew. At least in-game, nothing can take us down. Now watch the next battle be a fiend. 3 fiends, just to prove how wrong I can be. Twitter and Facebook are just toxic waste dumps. And I don't have an Instagram, so... Nice. And then meanwhile, super dramatic music, Soulmates! And now we know Nay 2. Nice. Now, Blueberry really wants to hang out with you tonight, too. Have you noticed? Okay. Thanks, Amy. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that pun. You know, I remember when Vine was, like, in its heyday back when I was doing the high school style stuff. And I was like, if it's only 6 seconds long, how interesting can the video be? And then I got to see some stuff, and I was like, oh, it's actually not so bad. I used to be a lot more skeptical of media, like, just in general. I grew up in a situation where a lot of pop culture was just kind of, like, given the stink eye. And in retrospect, I understand some of it, but I think some of it was maybe a little over the top. Alright, I'm giving you a second chance to get the right outfit this time. Shiny. You and I are going to have words about this later. Alright, now can you get the right item at least? He just comes back with 40 bananas. People on the internet just wanted to steal your stuff. I mean, that's fair, I suppose. Alright, Nell, do you want the spiky pole or the spikier pole? I figured. Okay, well that's all the money I've got, so let's set off. And just keep the party as it is, because we got a good relationship dynamic. Someone on the team has reached relationship level 50 with a horse. I think it's great that there's a gem for that. Like, yes, that's something we needed. Remind me to go back and replay that section for the other side, though. I just want to see what's in the treasure chest. 1 banana for the same price as the weapon? Boy, that would be interesting. Wow, that's, Listen, I've interacted with Webkinz because I had, my sister used to be very much into them, and, just gonna let you in on a little secret. There wasn't really a lot of potential for, like, bad. Because there was very little personal information exchange going on if you played the site most of the time, and even if you did exchange some stuff with strangers, a lot of it was so heavily filtered. I don't know. I mean, to me that seems like slightly overkill. But, you know, here I am streaming to all of you on Twitch and telling you about my life, so maybe I'm not the best person to ask. Maki, are you still here? Do you want to wear bright blue pants or stick with your existing Stonewall outfit? Hey, I just accidentally made a reference. You destroy... Okay. Amy, that's terrifying. Well, if Maki's not here to vote, then I will put a poll up. Bright blue? Alright, well, Maki is here to vote. Bright blue it is. Ice cream cone with a fish. There's just a lot to unpack here, basically. And we reached an end, but did we get anything from it? Has Vivian healed up yet, or is Vivian still sick? Vivian is still sick, guys. Vivian just refuses to get better. Like, what's it gonna take to make Vivian stop being sick? Oh. New hair! Here it comes! Oh. Okay, then. Not sure that's a look for you. Yeah, I'm not sure that quite does it. Alright, who's the next closest person to Blueberry? It's Safi. Alright, well, sure, you hang out with them for a while. I'm just trying to build friendships all around here. Level 4. Level 4. This'll work. And I guess I'll just hang out with Goodra for a while. I'd hang out with Vivian, but Vivian is still queasy. Unfortunately, someone has to be friends with Goodra. Goodra just can't catch a break, but that's because Goodra is a goober. You know, it is what it is. Okay, well, before we go that way, let's backtrack. I'm beginning to think Vivian needs, like, some kind of medication. Shiny? Oh. Well, you did poke me quite a few times. Just saying. Time to get into a fight. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Goodra just doesn't get a turn ever. I will be expecting a letter of apology. Or, I don't know, a photograph of a Pokemon. That'll work, too. Alright. Hey, rude. Apparently I'm the only person that thinks it's funny. Rolling in the aisles? Wow. It's a snort! It's blue fire! Everybody's done. Well, I guess we don't need to worry about putting me back in the safety zone. Oh, we found the inn. Again! What do you know? I can't help it. It's very easy to make me laugh. It really is. Anybody here watch The X-Files? we go. Welcome back, Vivian. See, I've actually met the male co-star of the X-Files now. I watched him give a lecture for like an hour. Well, it was more like a conversation. And then he did a book signing, and I took a photo. I'm not in the photo. I was taking a photo of somebody else getting their book signed, but I did get to talk to him. That was an interesting experience. He's a pretty chill dude. I don't know why I thought of that. I guess this means technically all of you are within at least 2 degrees of David Duchovny. Which, you know, make of that what you will. I really don't know why I thought of that. You made the spaghetti. How come you don't like it? That's kind of hilarious to me, actually. Yeah, it's a fun name. Rolls off the tongue pretty well. I guess we'll give the dog biscuit looking thing to you, Maki, because you seem to like them, which is not... Yeah, it's just a strange sentence. A sword sashimi for somebody that's not Duskby, because we've already learned Duskby doesn't like sashimi. Here, you can have it. There we go. There we go. It's true, you don't like seafood in general, which, considering where you hail from, I almost feel like that's a travesty. You like celebrity names? See, I'm the other way around. I'm often surprised by how plain Jane celebrity names end up sounding. That's true. Mexican food is pretty great. When you have Mexican food where I live, it's like, okay, is this actually Mexican food, or is this just, like, white person's Mexican food? Listen, just because Benadryl Cucumber Patch is an actor with a name that everybody knows does not mean that all celebrities should be counted in that particular... I think he's an outlier and should not be counted. I was gonna say, and then my auto mod would have stopped you, Duskby. Like, nope. Not having that conversation. Alright, level 19! Look at you go! Or I should say, look at you grow. You know what's really unfortunate? I want fish and chips right now. But it's 10 o'clock, and there's not too many places that are selling it at this time of night. I wonder if the place I'm thinking of is open. Are they open? Let's see, what are their hours? Wait, are they... I don't know why I'm looking at this. It's not like I'm actually gonna get their food. They make good food, but... Let's see. Friday is 11:30 to close. Whatever close is. So we have no idea if they're open. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more fun when the celebrities make up their names. Look. Like Cary Grant, whose real name was Archie Leach. I mean Archie Leach, and it got changed to Cary Grant. Isn't that fun? That's fun. I like that more than Gal Gadot or borderline crumpet noodle or something. I mean, I can't get a syllable match because I'm too tired. I actually feel a little bit sorry for him. He's probably heard every bad pun you could make on his name at this point. Oh, it's another kobold. Does anyone else, when they hear the opening music for this Battle Zone, does anyone else hear, like, the opening bars to Waluigi Pinball? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of fun when a celebrity uses, like, a stage name. As long as a stage name doesn't sound stupid. There are some stage names that also sound stupid. Basically, I don't know why I'm criticizing. I couldn't do it better, and I don't make as much money as any of these people, so, you know. Do I get to make any comments? Probably not. No, my battery died. Hang on, guys, I gotta switch controllers. Let me just grab my other Joy-Con, and... there we go. That's better. Yeah, he knows how to stay in character. Is this some kind of new move? I guess Jello wasn't buying it. Oh, he found another inn. I almost wish there were more battles. I want more fights. Give me more battles. Let me duke it out with more of these people. Cozy! You're now cozy. That's not a suggestion. That's a command. Alright, let's let these two be friends. That had to be... wait, so that puts you within 4 degrees of Robert Downey Jr., doesn't it? I'm sure that must have been an interesting experience. I heard he cleaned up his acts pretty significantly in the last few years. I don't follow celebrities that much. Oh, well, now I've got the wrong item, so I guess I can't make any more fun of anyone else. At least she got the right thing. Alright. I haven't done this in a while, but it's that time again. Here we go. Boom. There we go. Throw another poll in the chat. You know I love my polls. You hear about it through osmosis. I mean, that's fair. Cultural osmosis is definitely a thing. As Tux protested earlier when just talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Flexing with those Yoshis, Amy? I like how they do a little, like, bopping motion, like... oomph, 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 oomph. I don't know why I used that sound effect. That sounded really weird. Has anyone else played the new Wii Sports? I have. It's actually pretty good. Didn't care much for the fencing game. Alright, 4 votes for old, with only 1 for new, so we're keeping the old one. Did somebody contribute to that one? Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Like, I mean, I didn't think it would be bad, but I didn't have, like, super high expectations. I just had, like, oh, this will be a decent game. It's a Wii Sports title. No, it's actually very charming in its own right. And soccer is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. So, I have been completely surprised in a good way. Volleyball is fun. Like, I enjoyed volleyball quite a bit. So I am with you on that. Alright, time to backtrack to this spot, which we obviously skipped part of. Oh, okay, ditto. Alright, for the next battle, guys, when we get to the next battle, listen closely to the first few bars and tell me if you don't hear some resemblance to Waluigi Pinball. If we get into a battle, we might just get a bunch of bananas. Keep going. Nice. Banana obtained. Why was the banana buried underground? We don't know. We're gonna dig up more stuff? Huh. It's another banana. You know what goes well with a banana? More bananas, apparently. For the record, in real life, I don't like the bananas. I don't like bananas that much. I don't understand what you mean there, Dusty. Did I say something? I might have just lost track of what I was saying a moment ago. That... Boy, Blueberry's tail was just passing right through Gardevoir's head. The song? Oh, you don't know Waluigi Pinball? Okay, I have to stop everything, guys, because we have to listen to Waluigi Pinball. There's absolutely no way that you, a person who has played Mario Kart, is not familiar with Waluigi Pinball. No, I don't buy that. Not even for a second, as a matter of fact. But just to prove my point... I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Shiny. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we'll recognize it in a moment, because that's a travesty. That's practically illegal. Just you wait. I'm gonna prove my point here. I love this song. Come on, don't tell me you don't know this song. Even if you don't know it as Waluigi Pinball, you've heard this song. Because it's been used in like every Mario Kart since, either for a Wario stage or Waluigi Pinball. Heck, I've even used it as my countdown once or twice in the ancient past. It's a bop, though, right? You people are uncultured. How could you not know of Waluigi Pinball? It's 10 o'clock at night where I am, and I live in a condo, and I'm sure my neighbors appreciate this. Big shrug. Oh, Duskfy. You don't ever get to correct me on video game trivia ever again. Alright, back to the game. Alright, let me just plug that in, and... Wow. Let's see. Eat grub. No, there's not enough. Well, looks like it's Meloetta's turn to be friends with, Goodra. Yay. Onwards. Okay, does this... Oh, well, it's not the boss fight yet, because I can see Flavio up ahead. Is Jello famous? No. No, not really. Wow, that's actually, like, really... Okay, it is the boss fight. Yeah, well, it's a boss fight. Yeah, that's purple guy. Time to get into a fight with a UFO! Huh. Alright, well, let's start off with an unstable formula. That'll get everybody's attention. Nice. Oh, she's gonna take a turn to relax. Rude. It's true, he's not purple as the UFO. That's a good point. Hey! Oh, that looks like it hurts. Is it lightning? It's lightning! Okay, well that didn't do very much, but hey, he tried. Well, let's knock out both of them. Ooh. This should go well. Nice! Less nice. Rude. Oh, alright. A three-way pincer attack. Let's do this. I guess everybody wants to beat the tar out of this UFO, basically. Nobody likes the UFO. That's what we're learning. What is it, Duskfy? What happened? Alright, everybody got their MP maxed out. I'm gonna throw a glitch at him this time. We are definitely beating up on this thing. Aww. That's really sweet. And also a little sad. Mostly sweet. I only say sad because, you know, he does have to go home. But, yeah, that's... I was responding, yes. The timing is really perfect, isn't it? Just brutally perfect. That's not really helpful. Didn't need you to do that. Thanks for not doing that. Okay, well, here we go. I like how Gardevoir just said, I want to go home. I mean, that's fair. That was harsh. Meloetta isn't so popular now. Wow. Brutal. Alright, we've saved the purple guy. I love how his response is just, sorry about that. Alright, we have defeated the... And we got alien gummy candy, which seems like something you just shouldn't eat. We were just defeating the purple guy. You know, that doesn't look any less strange, to be honest with you. See ya, Amy. Friend from Nimbus. He looks like a NPC from Earthbound. We finished the quest. Yay! He looks so strange with eyebrows like that. Yep, that's up on the right, in the right park. In the ballpark, I should say. The one over there. Over where? There. The skyscraper. Ah, that's funny. Okay, looks like our next goal is to get to the skyscraper. Let's see, but first I imagine we're going to the inn. Well, there's Steve again. Sure. Such a funny thing to spend gold on. Nice. I figured the end couldn't be far behind. We're gonna keep going. I suppose we are getting close to our stopping point, but we're gonna go a little longer. Vivian, I don't know if you can really do anything while Shiny's sick. A wave of motivation. Pitchfork, faster. Nice. You two are building a great relationship dynamic. One that will last for years. Aw. That was kind of sweet, actually. Whoa! Oh, okay. That was instantaneous. That's actually really great, the way that worked out. That's funny. Alright, who wants to spend money that I can actually afford? Alright, Shiny, third time's the charm! There you go. I was beginning to wonder. Well, what do you think? Do you want to change into the snazzy suit? Or keep the overalls? What say you? Alright, we'll stick with the existing. You have literally worn those overalls like the whole journey. Onwards! Let's go hang out with Flavio. No? Don't get to do that? Okay. Dominic sounds like he's meowing to me. Huh. Alright guys, this might be our final battle of the night, because I am starting to get sleepy. Wow, that is a tall-looking battle. Oh boy, that is it's an interesting keystone. Well, at least they're obvious. At least they know. Also, I guess it's not actually a battle, so back we go. I wondered, I was like, could it be that easy? No. No, of course not. Wait a second. Okay. Hi. Monsters that look like mice. Oh, here we go again. Accepted Jelloetta's quest. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Ah, boy. A hidden tower, huh? We can't finish all of them. Oh, I don't like that at all. Wow, there's a lot of quests here. We can't take all of them, though, so we'll just take one at a time. Oh. Apparently it's over where Lonk has been hanging out. Wait, did I just ignore these spots? I did. Okay, well. I mean, these battles will be, you know, easy peasy now. Oh my gosh, yeah, these guys are a piece of cake. Doink. You don't even have to try. Because neither of them put up any kind of fight. Because they're from the beginning of the game. 4 HP. Oh boy. Maybe it wasn't worth it to go back. I was just curious if there'd be something on the other side. We took the tough path last time. I guess we'll take the easy path this time. Yeah, that is pretty much how it works. Oh, showing off, because the goblin already was going to have, you know, such a hard time. 25. Good grief. Can't even be bothered. Like, yep. Not even going to bother with a magic attack. Just beat the tar out of it with a bouquet. It works. Ah, she found a potion bottle. Go ahead. And say you were already full health, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, there is another monster. I wondered. A single moth. Wow. Wow. Just pummel on him. It's really funny, but you're right. That is exactly what it's like, Dusky. I have to agree. 2 XP. Wow. At least we're getting lots of food items, right? Hey, we found a treasure chest with goblin ham. Everybody's favorite. Oh, really? Safi, you just got sick. Can't do it again. Man. That stings. I'm sorry. Well, at least they're getting along. Nice, now we can pinch her. Okay, well, I'm not gonna spend too much time dwelling here. We're just gonna move right along. We're gonna head to the tower, and if there's more than one boss fight, I mean, I imagine there is, but we'll probably wrap up once we get close to it. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of nonsense going on in here. I imagine these monsters are a lot stronger. So this will probably be our final leg, folks. Let's finish strong inside the Dark and Evil Tower. Yeah, a lot of these animations look really goofy when they're sped up this way. Alright, we're gonna go up. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I imagine these guys are going to put up more of a fight. I'm supposed to beat that up? Okay. Oh, wow, and it survived it. Dang. Oh my gosh. Okay, this mouse isn't kidding around. Wow. That was actually legitimately more challenging than I thought it would be. Mouse got kicked in the face by a horse and walked it off. Like, what are the odds? Oh, hey, it's another one. Pincer attack. Here you go, Ditto. I know you could use a little help. Nice. Sweet. Boom. Bye, mouse. Gotta be honest though, they're really cute. It does feel kind of. I do feel kind of sad beating them up, if I'm honest with you. Like, it doesn't feel like the mouse should actually legitimately be something we worry about. It hits pretty hard though, so I mean, you know, I can't just let it off the hook, apparently. Oh, we got some really good treats in that box. Why is there so much good stuff inside the evil towers? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, well I know I said that was going to be the final wave, but now I'm motivated to do one more. So one more, and then I promise we'll start wrapping things up. Okay, alright. Check on the team, go ahead. Do 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 do. Oh. Well, thanks, Goodra. We were all getting ready to yell at Goodra again, weren't we? Alright, onwards. Okay. To the treasure chest, then we'll backtrack, and then we will be done for the night. Or for some of you, for the day. And for a few of you, for the morning. Early morning. Yay! We didn't get something dropped on our head! I thought you'd say that. I'm feeling great. Hey, figures. Okay. That's horrifying. The coat looks pretty good, though. What do you guys think? Should I change coats? I'm torn. What do you think? I have to get rid of the wig and terrifying goggles thing, though. Okay. Give me just a second. Did I push the wrong button? Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. Hey, lest we forget, I could just have a giant Yoshi on my head. These serve no purpose, they just look ridiculous. There we go. Take that silly looking hat off. It's the first time I've changed my clothes in a while. Well, even the game thinks it's time to call it a night. So I guess I better listen to it. That's a wrap, everybody. What a good time we all had, though. It's kind of feels like a pity to say goodbye, but I think that's what we're gonna do. Thank you all for taking the time to hang out with me. I had a lot of fun, and I hope that you did too. Oh dear, there's an ad? Hi and goodbye. Thanks for joining in, Parker. It was a pleasure to have you here. I had a really good time, though. I'm gonna try to find somebody to raid. Let's see here. Who would be a good choice? How about... Let's see here. It's always hard to decide. But if there's somebody else streaming it, well, looks like I'm it. Okay, well. Let's see, who else? Yeah, I know. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, well... I guess... I'm having a hard time finding anybody, but I guess we'll wrap it up, guys. Thank you all for taking the time to hang out with me. I had a good time, and I hope you did too. It was a pleasure. So, until next time, you take care, you stay safe, and I'll catch up with you next time. Good night, everybody. Ciao for now.